Alright guys, how's it going? It is Monday the 2nd of September 2019 and you're watching KopTalk.tv. How's it going guys? You alright? Did you have a good weekend? I do hope so. It's a new week now. Today, you know what? Today I spent most of today trying to repair an iMac that stopped working. So that's how fucking great the start of the week has been for me. Other than that, I'm watching the transfer situation at the moment. Obviously, it's this, it's the European win. Guys, it's so confusing now. I keep reading about Dejan Lovren, right? He's leaving the club. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Not right. For what feels like weeks, yeah. Our transfer window is closed. Premier League window is closed. Yet we continue to read that Dejan Lovren may be leaving, etc., going to Italy and all that. But each day I've read them reports about him, or had emails about it, people talking about it online or whatever. To myself, I'm like, is the window still up? I have genuinely, right? I've no idea when the window closed for, say, Italy, right? I know now because of the situation with Bobby Duncan and Fiorentina, right? And I've been reading about other things like former Liverpool midfielder Emre Can could leave Juventus today, for example, to maybe Barcelona or Bayern Munich or something like that. But it's so confusing now, the different cut-off points for the different leagues, and it's just like, I don't like it, guys. And I wanted to see what your thoughts were on this. Now, I preferred it when the old window closed on August 31st, right? Which was my mum's birthday. And my poor mum, bless her, she used to spend transfer deadline day basically looking after me. I'd be sat at my computer all day, getting stressed out with everything that was going on. And she'd basically be bringing me cups of coffee and sandwiches and looking after me all day. That's how she spent her birthdays, bless her. But August 31st is no more, as is my mum, which we won't talk about because otherwise I'll start hanging myself, which will delight some of you, no doubt. Then again, can we find a banister strong enough? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I used to prefer August 31st. And then what I used to do was when the window closed around the 1st or 2nd of September, I used to clear off on my holidays. But that's all changed now. So yes, it's been brought forward before the Premier League gets underway. The managers wanted that. Now they're moaning about it. Now they want to change it back, right? Because, now they want it's annoying to them because, the players can still be purchased from European clubs and that. So they kind of want everything back on the same day, or whatever. It's just I don't know. It gets on my it's just anyway. So I don't know. I preferred it when the transfer window was open all season basically, and when they closed, didn't they close it maybe with about 6 to 8 weeks remaining? I can't remember. Right, I can't remember. But years ago, they used to be able to do transfers throughout the season, and I quite like that. Deals would happen anywhere, any time. Sorry, and I used to think that was pretty good. What other businesses do you know where you've got restrictions on trade at certain, I don't know. So, yes, it would be good if they all had a universal transfer window, and that's that, whenever it falls, whether it's beginning of August, later August or whatever. But for me, I preferred it when the window closed late on. So, cause, guys, honestly, I had no idea, we obviously know that Liverpool cannot buy any more players or anything because of the window closed, but we can lose players like Lovren, for example, continually linked with a possible exit. And I swear to God, every day until today, I had no idea when that could happen until. Obviously, Bobby Duncan's got until, is it 7 o'clock today to join Fiorentina? I mean, that should be a good little move for him if it goes ahead. Fiorentina, quite a youthful mentality, if you like, that side, with a bit of experience thrown in there. It'd be interesting to see if that goes through. What is interesting, certainly interesting, is the fact that his agent has been cut out of that deal, which is really funny because that really blew up in his face, didn't it? I mean, his behaviour online. It's one thing to speak out and say, I'm a bit disappointed with the treatment of my client or whatever. If that's what you believe, but to start being personally insulting towards Michael Edwards, for example. Not good. And it creates a bad vibe for your client, not only from the club but also from the supporters, but it also, I think, really seriously damages your potential future deals, because that club will try and say, well, we're not dealing with him, he's an absolute knobhead, so really bizarre situation. Maybe he was stressed because he wanted his cut from the deal, but now, if what we're hearing is accurate, the deal's been organised by Bobby Duncan's former agent. So it's laughable. It's just a whole thing. Liverpool are just trying to get what's right for them. I don't believe for 1 minute that the club would bully someone, especially if there was some sort of mental thing there. I think they would absolutely try and get the best deal, but for them and also for the player, and take everything into account in a sensible manner. You know, I don't believe that Liverpool would ever behave like that, and I'm not blind. You know, I'm not a blind supporter where everything the club does is right. But I just refuse to believe that the club would act in that manner. At the end of the day, whether a player is upset that they can't get a move or not, this is still a multi-million-pound business industry, and it has to be right. So anyway, I've seen a lot of people slating Bobby Duncan online, and I just wondered how you felt towards him. I mean, I look at him; he's 18. I mean, my heart bleeds. That he's a very, very low-paid player. 15 grand a week, was it, or something? It's a terrible thought that he's only on 15 grand a week. To be honest, I wanted to throttle the little bastard at the time when that came out, but he never said it, right? He never said it was his agent, so we'll settle for throttling him instead. But I don't know, guys. I just want him. I just hope he's all right. 18 is a very young. I don't care what you say. 18 is a young age, and let's just hope he's all right, and let's hope that he's got the right people now looking out for him, because. All right, we're not privy to everything that goes on, but not a very nice situation, that one. Obviously, there's a possibility of Ryan Kent making the switch to Rangers today, to Glasgow Rangers. They tried to sign him previously on a loan, but that was, a bit of, Liverpool were like, nah, it's not happening. We'd rather sell him. He'd probably go for about 6.5, 7 million or something like that if that concludes today. I did expect Rangers to come back in for him at the whatever deadline it is for Scottish clubs. But Liverpool, they've made quite a few bob from some of these kids, haven't they? Do you know what I mean? I would love someone to be able to work it all out. I haven't got the time or energy to be asked to do with anything like that. But Liverpool have certainly raked some cash in this summer. Certainly saved some cash. But let's not talk about the transfer window in terms of what we did and didn't do on incomings. But yeah, anyway, so really this video was more about the transfer window. Have you been confused with it? I've been confused with it. I preferred it when it was August 31st, do you know what I mean? That they're now moaning about and they want to change it back. I'd rather have it open all year and close near towards the end where, where there's a cut-off point. I'd love to know your thoughts on it, guys. Please let me know in the comments below this video. And I'm going to be going over to dkb.tv soon. I'd appreciate it if you enjoy my content, if you would support me by joining dkb.tv. And don't forget, if you're a KopTalk member, you get dkb.tv for free. Yes, that's right. All the info is in the video description. So let me know about the transfer deadline, what you think about it all. Have you been confused? When do you think it should be? Have you got any bad feeling towards Bobby Duncan? Are you LOLing at his agent? And do you have any opinions about Ryan Kent going north of the border? All right, guys, I'll speak to you in a bit. Hope you're great. Love you loads. All right.